What a celebration. I love Christmas pageants. I missed them during the pandemic, but they bring laughter and tears, memories, so much joy. They bring us on a journey through it. The journey of memory, when other ones we've seen. The journey of what's next? Who's coming? Anticipating. A journey of joy. The reading today, it's a journey through all of it as well. It was a song sung as the people returned from exile, or a song sung to commemorate the celebration of returning from that exile. It's filled with jubilation, remembrance of deliverance from hardship, and unhindered shouts of joy. So it gives us an opportunity to just breathe in deep and smile like a Christmas pageant. But I know for many, this year brings a more difficult holiday season. There has been much to lament, continuing now into the new year. I also know that throughout the year, whatever emotion has been going through, there have been these tiny shouts, and there will continue to be tiny shouts of joy. This is the third Sunday of Advent, a tiny shout of joy in a more somber season. I'd like to bundle each little tiny shout into a larger sheaf, a collection of tiny shouts of joy, a way to remember deliverance from hardship and celebrate with not so tiny shouts of joy, because I'm anticipating, I'm waiting, and I'm hoping for the celebration to come. It's just a week and a day away. I also know that, especially during this time of year, thoughts of loss, sorrow, sadness, maybe they're the most powerful emotions. So let's talk more about what this psalm is. As filled with joy as it is, it has a sadness at its heart. It could have been written after God's people had returned from exile, rejoicing, but I think there's a sadness in it that came from before, when things were awful, sowing in tears, going out weeping, need of restoration. And instead of looking at the psalm this morning or having whatever memory we have and thinking God's promises that joy is coming, maybe we seem to be in a place where sadness seems too powerful for it to be turned to joy yet. So let's look at the psalm knowing that it's a sad song, but it's also a song that's comforting. Maybe just because music is comforting. We haven't sung it yet, but we're gonna. I don't want to pick it apart or say that everything's going to be all right, or to preach that God is going to bring joy out of sad situations. We get to feel the emotions that we feel. We can have those tiny shouts of joy all the time, but we can also be present in the sadness and the despair. I really just want to smile, though. I want to see hope arriving, the hope of a new way, a new day. So blessed Advent to y'all. Christ arrives soon. Amen. Told you it'd be a short sermon. And here's what we're going to do. Tom, can you just hit the piano for a second and give me an E? Because we're going to sing Bringing in the Sheaves, sort of. And I've got Joe going to come with the harp. And by harp, I mean the harmonica. I definitely need words up there. I know that you're working on two things at once, but I don't have the words to play it. There we go. So bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, You know that right there? So we're going to sing that part during the chorus, but it starts off like this. I'm not on? Oh, the handheld's not on. You want to grab that one and do your...
Is this on? Test 1 2 1 2 test.
There we go. When God restored the fortunes of every dreaming girl and boy, our mouths were filled with laughter and our tongues with shouts of joy. Then everyone around here said, our God has done great things. We went on rejoicing and bringing in those sheaves. Okay, you got it. You got a little bit, right? So you got the flavor of it. I need to give it a little more flavor. A little more flavor. So we can really get the feel of it. Really get the feel of this hymn that is a blues. All right? And then the chorus goes, oh, bringing in the sheaves. Yeah, bringing in the sheaves. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves. Bringing in the sheaves. Oh, bringing in the sheaves. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves. Well, we planted seeds as tears were coming on our face, they burned. We went into the fields of weeping, but there was joy when we returned. Because God restored our fortunes, and in our God we do believe. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves. Ready? Bringing in the sheaves. Oh, bringing in the sheaves. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves. Bringing in the sheaves. Yeah, bringing in the sheaves. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves. One more time on that chorus. Bringing in the sheaves. Yeah, bringing in the sheaves. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves. Bringing in the sheaves. Yeah, bringing in the sheaves. We go on rejoicing and bringing in the sheaves.